Welcome back to Minecraft, and today we're going to be building a sugarcane farm to try with all of these villagers. But first, you can see my village farm is perfectly working now. So let me show you what I did differently. So as you can see, bunch of villagers. I put a hopper here just in case they drop food to them. I just finished this, so who knows. So villagers coming from up there. Iron farm's working great, by the way, been AFKing, which is what helped me do this project. So if we come up here to villagers, so I added glass above the third bed. So I come over here. So to get them a breed, I dug a hole all the way up to the surface and put glass above it. So always make sure to come out here periodically and make sure they're not sleeping in this bed. You can destroy and place it back down. But yeah, now they are breeding and working perfectly actually. Get crops once in a while, goes down the chest. Irons come in pretty good. And no iron golems spawn in this area. They spawn in the killing chamber. So let's make that sugarcane farm. But first, let me show you the one I already built. Here I am in a copy of my test world, or a copy of my let's play world. It's a Zach copy. I just made a backup and I made a test world. So I'm in spectator mode. It's pretty simple. Once the observer, once the sugarcane's in front of it, it causes all these pistons to come out, pushes out. And the pistons are at this level, and all the sugarcane fall, and they come in here. So as you can see, there is a waterway, because some of the sugarcane will fall in the water, go right to the hoppers, all nice and easy. But others will get stuck on the dirt right here. So for those, I'm using a simple setup, kind of like I did with the slime farm. Just put power rail there, and power rail there, and it goes back and forth. But instead of doing it so it stops, I just put hoppers here, so it puts in like 1 or 2 sugarcane at a time. It's never going to have that much, so I'm not really worried about it. And you do have to put the glass here so no sugarcane falls out. Pretty simple design and looks nice in my opinion. I'm going to eventually move it way up here. So eventually, like I said, I want to do my trading farm like on this side, like a animal farm, nothing, and then crop farm. So I can just trade in this wall in this one area. It'd be real nice. But yeah, redstoning is pretty simple. Here it is. I had to kind of do it weird to get this last piston to go because it's 16 pistons. Can I see from here? It's like a little bit. But yeah, 16 sticky pistons. They're all powered. And then simple redstoning. So the observer block is right here. Do redstone, repeater facing this way, redstone, 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 and repeater. So this redstone's powering this piston because the repeater can't power because it's sideways, and it powers the rest. So I'm going to show you how it works in my survival world. But first we got to build this thing. Back in my survival world, which show you how this works. Because I need to harvest it anyway. So you can manually harvest it. If like you put a door here, you can do it yourself. Otherwise, you put a sugarcane or any block. See? Now all falls in. Now, you see right here, once the minecart comes, it picks it up. And all the rest of them go over there. So let me plug this back up. There we go. And as you can see, sugarcane got harvested. So I need some of this for the test build. Yeah, pretty simple design, and it works perfectly cool. I don't see any sugarcane lying around, do you? Now let's build this. And here's the building list for this farm. This is the 8 wide block farm, not the 16 like I did over there. So you need 6 hoppers, you need 1 hopper minecart, you need 1 redstone repeater to make it go, 12 redstone I believe, you need 8 pistons, sticky or non-sticky, 1 observer, 1 water bucket for the 8 version, 2 for the 16, 2 power rails, 2 block of redstone or a lever, any way to keep the actual minecart, the power rail powered. You need 7 rail, even though it's 8 design, you need 7 because that's go 9 blocks. And the building blocks of your choice, and it depends how you do it. Like if you do a skeleton version like I did, you'd be fine with a stack, but if you don't, then who knows. And glass isn't needed, but it looks better. So I don't know exact number of building blocks, but the rest of it, that's pretty exact. Maybe 13 or something, but I'm pretty sure it's 12. For this design, I recommend either doing 8 blocks long or 16 blocks long. 8 blocks is probably the easiest and most simple one. So we're going to need 2 chests, put 2 chests. Oh, we're going to need a hopper minecart, so let's get that. So first, you put 2 hoppers here and a hopper here. This hopper is where the power rails and everything's going to be, so your minecart's going to be going back and forth here. Your water's going to be on top of these hoppers there. So pretty simple. So we're going to do 8 blocks. So you can do it actually in the corner. So with the 8 block design one, this would be a corner. So the water, oh sorry, I got to put it here because this is the minecart one. So this would be your last bit here. So this would be a wall. So we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you're doing the 16 blocks long, you do 8 going this way, including this block. But I'm not doing that design, so we got to put a wall here. So For this design, you actually gotta put one more out, so you actually gotta go 9 blocks for the 8 design, because one little thing here, you need to have a redstone block or lever there for the minecart. And you're probably wondering why. Well, this has to have a power rail here at the end of this one and the end of this one, so it bounces back and forth. So these both have to be powered. So there we go. Put a power rail. Put that there. Now, you take your rails, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's 7 because this is an extra one. So now, if we put your minecart on, it should go back and forth because it has the extra power rail. If I took this power rail off, there we go. So it's going to go, and it's going to come back, but it cannot go back because it needs the extra boost to go back. So make sure this is powered too. Okay, so with that being powered, we're going to put our water stream on top of that hopper. So we have to go all the way down. Water's going to be there. Okay. So you can put stairs, which I did in my design. I put stairs here and make it look better. Upside down stairs. You can do that, or you can put glass on top of them. But I'm going to do stairs. I use glass so I can see the sugarcane. And it's going to be 3 high, but for now I'm just going to do it this way. So I'm going to quickly put this down. And then you can cover up the hopper, which you can use dirt or sand. And you have to use dirt for this sign because the minecart is below it, or the sand will fall on top of it. So dirt is where your sugarcane's going to be on top of. So that should be fine. Here's your end caps. So then behind it, or sorry, we can do the waterway very quick. Let's use the water. It flows all the way. So if I drop an item in here, let's do our bucket. It's going to flow super fast and it gets caught up. Now with the minecart right there, we put my boat here. Oops, sorry, got in the waterway. Gotta make sure I could get it here with my arrow. As the minecart comes, it's going to put it. And now, if you look in here, they're all in here. That's a good sign. Now you can put your sugarcane down just for a rough idea. So now they're down. Because again, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go works well as water. Now you're going to need a zerber. Sugarcane grows 3 tall. I want the zerber at the very tallest point, so that'd be 3 high. And the pistons are going to be at the 2 midway points, so right here. So pistons are going to be on top of that block there. So we can make the backdrop for the pistons very quick. And if you're using sticky pistons, you need to have a 2 block gap. If you're using normal pistons, which you can, without the sticky pistons, if you don't have slime balls, you need just the 1. But I'm using sticky pistons because they look better. If you won't see an actual piston thing, you get to see a block of your choice. Now we can put our sticky pistons down. They just face them like this. Pretty simple. Again, normal pistons would be on this block. And then you would pull a block in front of here for it could push into the sugarcane. Again, this is just for looks, really. Normal piston works just fine. Oh, and by the way, if you want to save on pistons, aka like iron and redstone, where the pistons are, you only need 1 piston for, is it 16 blocks of slime? But if you use slime, you have to surround wherever the slime's going to be touching with obsidian. So you got to keep that in mind. It is a cheaper way, but where the pistons are, the block above, block below, block to the side has to be obsidian for the slime. And I believe it's 16 blocks. I could be wrong, but yeah. So your server is going to be top of, that's 1, 2, 3. So your server is on this block. Easiest way I found to do a server is to, wrong button. Alright, is to put a block where you want it to look at, so there. Go back 1 more. Take your server, shift and point. Now, if you break this, there we go. It's facing that way. So now, the simple part, just doing the redstone. It's not really that hard to be honest. Because if you're doing the 8 design, you don't need any repeaters. But if you're doing a 16 block design, you do need repeaters. So you place your redstone, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because redstone can go up to 16 blocks. So now it's simple. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 13. So now we should build our glass up so we don't lose anything. So we quickly do that. Build it up so we don't lose any sugarcane. And again, you're fine to put the blocks on top. You can even have blocks on top of the pistons if you want to. That's fine. And then you could put a roof on top of it, but yeah, you should probably put a roof on top of it. I don't see why you wouldn't. We can just do glass, it's fine. It's a lot of silk touching map too. That's fine. And there we go. Now let's test this out. So we come over here, put a hole in our thing, place a block, Pistons come. Oh, my bad. Oh, I wasted glass there. You do have to put a repeater in. I don't know what I was thinking. So, redstoning, you have to include a repeater on this because you're probably wondering, why do I need a repeater on this thing? Put it at the longest delay, because if you don't put a repeater, as you can see what just happened, the blocks don't go back. That's not a good thing, right? So now, if we come over here, put a block back there, get us some sugarcane, build it up, there we go. The blocks go back. So if you don't have the repair, they don't go back. And it just keeps working. See? So why did I put it at the third block? Well, you put it here, you don't get as much harvest, and then you put it here, it breaks it. You could, theoretically, do a 0 for every single block if you want the most efficient, but this is less lag free, and it works just as fine with fewer resources. Again, sugarcane fell there, and it's picked up. See? It's lossless, which is nice. Now if I just chuck all that in, doesn't matter where it goes. I can't go on that block though, because that's impossible to pick up. So if it goes here, we should have all that sugarcane and some blocks we dropped. And now, if you come to the hopper, again, it will take a little longer because it's not stopping, but as you can see, it will eventually get rid of all that sugarcane. Slowly, but the farm's not too big. If you have this stacked up, like going probably 8 blocks high, you might want to add a stopping for the hopper minecart, but I don't think I need to. But yeah, that's a simple sugarcane farm. Look at it. It looks nice, and it works just fine. And it's AFK-able. I put mine in a spawn chunk, so it's always going. So yeah, pretty easy design. How do you guys like it? I think it's about the most compact you can make it. You could probably make it a little more compact, but yeah, it's fine. So I think that's going to be it. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Comment down below. Like always, bye. By the way, if you ever need help on these farms, feel free to comment down below saying, oh, can you go on like a creative world and do it step by step again? Or can I give you a world demo? Just tell me what you guys need. Now I'm going to destroy this because I got my main farm over there.